Good morning. Look at Philippians 4:15 and 16 with me today. Paul's thankful for their support of him, but I want you to see this was the way this church functioned. This is not new to them. They're not just now stepping in because Paul was in trouble. He says in verse 15, "And you Philippians yourselves know that in the beginning of the gospel, when I left Macedonia," now Philippi is located in Macedonia, "no church entered into partnership with me in giving and receiving except you only." So he's saying that when I left Macedonia, you sent support along with me. So from the time you received the gospel, you've been a partner with me in that gospel enterprise. Even in Thessalonica, you sent me help for my needs once and again. Isn't it interesting? That means that when he left, they supported him. When he was in Thessalonica, they supported him. And now he's in prison and they're supporting him. What you're seeing is this church has come behind Paul in his ministry multiple times. They are faithful, long-term supporters of the missionary endeavors of the Apostle Paul. I just want to encourage you with something. You and I need to be the kind of people who look to see who's on mission, look to see where God's moving and what God's doing, and then we get behind it in tangible ways. We get behind it by supporting. We get behind it financially. We get behind it in prayer. This specifically is a great demonstration of a local church that laid hold of the importance of missions giving. I can't emphasize enough the importance of supporting global missions to see worshipers emerge all over the globe, right? We recognize that, as John Piper said, evangelism exists because worship doesn't. There are places and people groups that are not worshiping. Our job as a local church where we're located is not just to impact our local community. That's a big part of it, but it's also to send missionaries out and to support them financially so that they can give their life to the spread of the gospel and to give them the necessary resources to do it. The church at Philippi shows a wonderful example of the kind of church you and I should be a part of, that doesn't just focus on keeping the lights on, that focuses on how we keep the lights on locally and the light of the world going globally for the glory of God by the use of the resources God has afforded us. So my encouragement to you is, when it comes to global missions, give, as Paul said in 2 Corinthians, give hilariously, give liberally to such wonderful opportunities to see the gospel spread, modeling after the Philippians. May the Lord help us to that end. Take care.